All right, so I said I'd do more of these, so I'm trying to do more of them. But I went to class today. So I went to class and we did, technique, and then some positional rolling and some open rolling. And one thing I'm trying to do is remember the techniques. And I think that's why I'm going to start doing more of these. So after class, at some point after class, hopefully on the same day, I'll let the ambulance go by, I will, talk to you all about what I did. So it was 3 techniques today. I struggled with 2 of them, not all of them, because typically what we do, this no-gi class, is 2 ground techniques and a takedown, something from standing. And what it was today, the ground techniques were inversions. Now, I'm a 250-pound man. So inverting on my neck isn't exactly the easiest thing for me to do, but I managed it. And the concept was you went from a reverse de la Riva to an inversion underneath your partner, whether they're on one knee or standing. And the first was to go to a back take, and the second was go to into the Ashigurami. Yeah, that's right. And I was rolling with a partner who was a little bit lighter than me, a little bit taller, not that much lighter. He was still a big boy. He was in the big boy club. And the thing is, when you have other partners in the big boy club, when you're trying to do something like that off of one knee, there is like no fucking space. And you really gotta push and pull and move them, and it's hard because they're heavy. I don't think he wasn't as heavy as me, but he was still heavy. He was probably 230, something like that. But it gets really tough on some of the leg movements. So it was easier once they stood up because there's more room to move. But I was really grateful that I was with this fella. He was a higher belt level, because if he hadn't helped me figure out where the fuck to put my feet, doing the inversion was fine. Reverse de la Riva to the inversion was fine. Back take, no problem. Concept all worked. But when switching into the ashi, I could not figure out what foot was supposed to be where. Where was my knee supposed to be? Inside, outside. Yeah, it was just a big old mess. But he helped me out, and that's one of the reasons I like going to where I'm going. There's good training partners. They know what they're doing, and they're willing to help out and give you and help you figure something out, even if they get it. And I think that's really important. So I'm really grateful for that. Then we did our positional rolling and some open rolling, and all that went just fine. Stopped a few arm bars off the back, the reverse arm bar. Reverse? No, it's not a reverse arm bar. It's just an arm bar. But defended that. Got an arm triangle. Need to work more. Use a butterfly guard a little bit. The shoulder crunch to try to sweep. Still working on that. That needs a lot of work. I need a lot of work. My closed guard is just non-existent because I've got short, stumpy legs. But the open guard is getting a little bit better. The guy I was rolling with, rolled with the same guy I practiced with a little bit. Definitely put a lot of pressure. So that was nice in a horrible way. Because when you get a lot of pressure, when you don't get a lot of pressure, I should say, when I'm rolling with lighter guys and they don't, it's really, it's easier to do the techniques because it's just, I hate to say it, it's so much easier for me to push off. It's like, there's not a lot of pressure, so I can use one hand to half bench this guy up. And they move. Whereas then you get the bigger boys, the boys around, I guess there could be some women around my size, but the guys that can put a little bit more oomph on the top body pressure, and then you really gotta figure out, where 1 millimeter of space, gets you enough room to move a technique or to do something. And patience and breathing plays a lot into it. Speaking of breathing, I gotta go for some asthma tests coming up, and some heart stuff. because I'm getting older. So for any of those watching this, make sure as you're doing this, keep track of your health, because it's very important. You want to be able to do jiu-jitsu for a long time, wrestling for a long time, judo, grappling, whatever it is, for a long time. So take care. All right, I'm out. Peace.